Hello everyone, in this video today we going to talk about analyzing social issues of non-academics using Social Organizational Life Cycle Assessment, SOLCA. Here is the table of content on what we going to present today.
Part 1. Introduction.
What is SOLCA? A preliminary definition for SOLCA can be produced by merging the definitions of OLCA and SLCA. Social Organizational LCA is a compilation and evaluation of the social and socio-economic aspects and the positive and negative impacts of the activities associated with the organization as a whole or a portion thereof. What is non-academic? Non-academic defined as those that do not have an academic employment function such as laboratory assistants, library assistants, clerks, and secretaries.
Part 2. Problem statement.
1. The lack of adequate training and development of non-academic in an organization. 2. The level of ICT and email use, especially in public universities, have not yet reached its maximum. 3. The lack of sustainable attitudes and environmental behaviors amongst non-academic staff. Part 3. Objective, research questions and analysis.
Objective 1. To study their perceptions working among non-academic staff. 2. To study their satisfaction working among non-academic staff. Research question 1. What extent the perceptions of working among non-academic staff? 2. What extent satisfaction working among non-academic staff? Analysis. Using descriptive Likert scale for analysis both objective.
Part 4. Literature review.
First, the knowledge management and followed by training are highly affected their overall employee satisfaction, and on the other hand leadership and employee satisfaction show no significant relationship among non-academic staff by Xylee alias. Second, the need to increase respondents' awareness of inconsistencies between their reported attitudes and behaviors at home and at work and to provide information about how to maintain consistency in these areas by Davis. Third, if an organization can provide satisfaction to its employees, it does not only improve the image of the organization, but it can also increase the motivation and productivity of all employees. The success of an organization or firm is not dependent on the number of employees, but much depends on the quality of the staff by NAWI, NC, Ismail.
Part 5. Research framework.
In this research framework, consists of 4 phases. First phase is Social Organizational Life Cycle Assessment, SOLCA. In this SOLCA, there is goal and scope definition, objectives, and research. Second phase is Social Organizational Life Cycle Inventory, SOLCI. In this SOLCI, first is stakeholder. Stakeholder is the non-academic staff such as laboratory assistants, library assistants, clerks, and secretaries. Second is for measurement of inventory is ordinal, which is Likert and scale. Next is questionnaire design format. In this design format there consists of 2 parts, which is part A as demography and part B as subcategory. For the validity test will be evaluate by panels of expert. After that there will be a pilot test reliability. Next, sampling technique. It will use stratified and systematic technique. It will be determined by actual population, determine sample size. And for the data analysis is based on questionnaire and interview. Third phase is Social Organizational Life Cycle Impact Assessment, LCIA. There will be selection into the impact category. It will be classification and characterization. And lastly is Social Organizational Life Cycle Assessment Interpretation, LCAI. From this interpretation, the result obtained will be analyzed and evaluate.
Part 6. Conceptual Framework.
The conceptual framework of the study are as follows. Analyzing social issues of non-academics as the area of coverage. Non-academic staff as the stakeholders. Staff perceptions and staff satisfaction as the social aspects to be analyzed. Staff perception is the process by which individuals organize and interpret their sensory impressions in order to give their environment meaning. Staff satisfaction. Job satisfaction or employee satisfaction is a measure of workers' contentedness with their job, whether they like the job or individual aspects or facets of jobs, such as nature of work or supervision.
Part 7. Results and discussion.
Section A. Demographic. 65.1% of results show that the gender is male while other 34.9% is female.
From the years of professional experience, the highest is 46.5%, whereas the year's experience is 5 to 7 years, while the lowest is less than 1 year of professional experience.
From the years of employment at university, the highest is 37.2%, whereas the year's employment is 8 to 10 years, while the lowest is 7%, whereas less than 1 year of years of employment.
For the first objective, which is to study their perceptions working among non-academic staff, the graphs show the mean score for non-academic staff perceptions toward social issues. And the table 1.1 is range level of non-academic staff perceptions based on mean score. Overall, the result shows that most of the among non-academic staff have a good of perceptions on working. As from the 1 to 8 items mean score from 4.20 to 4.44, which is at the good level, greater than 3.8. It shows that non-academic staff are highly know in social issues. For the second objective, which is to study their satisfaction working among non-academic staff, the graphs show the mean score for non-academic staff satisfaction towards social issues. From the table 1.2, we can conclude that most of the among non-academic staff have a good of satisfactions on working. As from the 1 to 9 items mean score from 4.06 to 4.18, which is at the good level, greater than 3.8. It shows that non-academic staff are highly know in social issues regarding to satisfactions on working.
Part 8. Conclusion.
In the conclusion, we know that non-academic workers have a good perception on their working conditions and satisfied with their work. Which means we have already achieved our first objective, that is to study their perceptions working among non-academic. This may due to the coworker behavior or the working environment itself made they happy enough with their working area and their job. We also have already identified the level of satisfaction of the worker, which it in our second objective, that is to study their satisfaction working among non-academic staff. They are satisfied enough with their working environment and surrounding.
Thank you for watching our video today. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Bye bye.